Putting smile on the faces of the less privileged.
Ètò kan wà Ayọ̀ Túndé o, Ayọ̀ James lètò tó lọ lọ́wọ́. Ètò kan wà Ayọ̀ Túndé o, Ayọ̀ James lètò tó lọ lọ́wọ́. Ètò ìrànlọ́wọ́ fáwọn aláìní o, ètò tó fẹ̀rí sẹ́nu aláìní o, ètò ìrànlọ́wọ́ lóríṣiríṣi ọ̀nà. Ayọ̀ James lètò tó lọ lọ́wọ́. Ayọ̀ James ẹ ṣé fún ọlọ́wọ́, ó fún mi ẹ ṣé fún ọlọ́wọ́, ó ẹ̀yin agbátẹrù ẹ ṣé fún ọlọ́wọ́, àwọn fẹ́nifẹ́re ẹ ṣé fún ọlọ́wọ́, Ayọ̀ Túndé Fálẹ́gàn ẹ ṣé fún ọlọ́wọ́, bàbá Ṣẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ nílùú Oǹdó ẹ ṣé fún ọlọ́wọ́, Túndé Fálẹ́gàn ẹ ṣé fún ọlọ́wọ́, gbogbo ẹ̀yin ti USA ẹ ṣé fún ọlọ́wọ́, gbogbo ẹ̀yin ti UK ẹ ṣé fún ọlọ́wọ́, gbogbo orílẹ̀-èdè àgbáyé ẹ ṣé fún ọlọ́wọ́. Ètò kan wà Ayọ̀ Túndé o, Ayọ̀ James lètò tó lọ lọ́wọ́. Ètò kan wà Ayọ̀ Túndé o, Ayọ̀ James lètò tó lọ lọ́wọ́. Ètò kan wà Ayọ̀ Túndé o, Ayọ̀ James lètò tó lọ lọ́wọ́. Ètò ìrànlọ́wọ́ fáwọn aláìní o. are welcome everybody. My name is Ayotunde Falegon. Omo Baba Shekere Jesu. With me over here is
Chibes, as you know.
yes, Shivers International, our one and wonderful fashionista. Please and please don't forget to share this program on your Facebook page so that our friends and family can have an opportunity to watch the show with us. So please and please share. The video you just watched is Iogen International Limited. Mr. Bumiakin also said it's only woman thing you are selling. No, we are not selling only woman thing. You need to go back there, sir. Go back there and see for yourself. We sell men's shoes, we sell men's wear. I told you we are compiling the video. When we finish compiling everything, you see that no, this is just half of it. It has changed. Things have changed there. So we sell men's wear, we sell men's clothing there, jeans, everything. You can go there and confirm for yourself. And for those of you that have been saying you are interested in advertising your products over here on our journey, you are mostly welcome. As Shibes International, our one and wonderful fashionista. She's a fashionista over here in Los Angeles, California. So for all your Owambe parties, Owambe gele, Owambe fabric and everything, she got you covered. Like I used to say, tell your sisters, tell your uncles, tell your auntie that are in the diaspora, don't disturb me anymore. I already have a solution to all your problem, and that is Shibes International. Even if you don't have the fabric, you go to the place to get the right fabric for you. Just tell her, describe everything you want, the way you want to look in that party, and you are good to go. So please and please, for those of you that are into business, it doesn't matter. You may be selling something. You may have a product you are building. Maybe you are a plumber. Business. I'm talking about sole proprietorship, entrepreneurs. You can send in your product to us so that we can show it here. And when people see it, even though you are a fashion designer like Chibes International too, then you can showcase your products. We're going to show it on our journeys. Maybe by Saturday we just use that one to advertise people's products and everything. So please and please take this is an opportunity for you. Don't take it for granted. Like I used to say, make sure you share the program now. Now. Remember the giveaway that went the last time. So many people lost the opportunity. People were sharing on other Facebook page group. They forgot to share on their own personal page. You never know. Another giveaway is on the way. And I'm just gonna say for this, I will say for this video in the so date, who share it on their Facebook page? I'll go to your Facebook page to confirm, and that's it. You never know. So please watch out. Yeah, I welcome everybody. I welcome you, Olori Adedamola Monica Oyindamola. Thank you so much for joining us on Ayodele. Mr. Temidayo Ayodele, thank you so much for joining us. Mrs. Adenike Moses, thank you so much for joining us, ma'am. Mr. Adesomi Adegeye, thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Mr. Ali Ahmed, thank you so much. We appreciate you, sir. Mr. Bumi Akinosotu, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Oma, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Omo Bashas, thank you so much. We're glad you are able to make it. So we welcome everybody to this show. This is how your journalist. If you are just joining us for the first time, this is Ayo Journalist, my voice, my opinion. This is a platform where we help the less privileged. This is a platform where we educate ourselves. Like they say, no man is an island. So we are here to educate ourselves. We impart knowledge into people, and you, the viewers, impart knowledge into us. Is vice versa. So thank you. Today's topic is a story. Like you know that when we see story, we bring it to our journalists and do what and do justice into it. But before we start, let Shivers International let her say something. Let her greet you. Send your greetings.
Thank you everyone for joining us. Wo. If you are from Igbo. Yes, because I'm two sides.
Yeah, it's two sides.
Kenti Rio. Kenti Ri Awondoni Kenti Ri. Wo. I salute you, everybody, for joining this Obonga
Ogbonge
program. You
yeah.
know, I always enjoy coming here every Saturday to share opinion with you and even to gain from you guys. I thank you. God bless you for joining us. We don't take you granted for this program, for having your time even to join us. You have many things that you can do, but because of the love that you have for this Iron journalist, we thank you. God bless you. I love you all.
Yeah, we love you. We love you. Yeah, so today we're gonna be talking about this story. Somebody posted a question, and it's not really a story. It's a question, and this question is really an everyday question that we always ask ourselves as a married couples. This question is about married couples, and please singles. You know they say, like we used to say on our journey, no man is an island. It doesn't matter if you are married and everything. Experience is the best, you know. So please, I'm going to read the question that the person is asking, and viewers, please, you know, we appreciate your comments, your opinion. Make sure you post it. Okay, listen. The this thing is that the question is it polite for husband to seek his wife approval or permission on this problem? He said, we all know a wife can't just bring a family, not even a friend, to stay over few days without consulting the husband first. Now, based on the society we are in as an African, wives are generally submissive to their husband. So, is it appropriate an husband to bring a friend from another city or friends from anywhere who call that is coming to stay 2 days in their house to execute a project in their city without first seeking approval from the wife? And if he seek her approval and the wife says no or not this time, what should the man do? So this is the question. Like, as a typical Nigerian man, you know that no, Nigerian woman, when you are married, when your friend is coming over, you have to go to your husband. Dear Ejo, to your law, please, my friend is coming over to stay with us. She has something she want to do in let's say in Lagos. Please, can she stay over? And the husband say, oh, why not? She's your friend. You know, the wife seek approval, but it's unusual. And you know, as an African, we all know that for a man to just ask his wife and say, dear, ọ̀rẹ́ mi ń bọ̀ láti ibi báyìí báyìí báyìí, can he stay over? Never. You will just see kókókókó àlejò ti dé. And when you look at your husband's face, say he called me. He called you, but why didn't you tell me? Now, this man is now saying that now if a man is seeks approval from his wife or permission from his wife and say, hey, my friend is coming over to stay here in with us. He's only spending 2 days with us, and maybe he came for a meeting or he's executing some projects in the surroundings. And the wife said, sorry, no. What do you think that man should do? And the wife said, no, 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 not this. And the wife said, no, 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 not this time. He can stay. What do you think the man should do? And that is where you come in. What do you think about the two scenarios? Women seeking approval from the husband, and husband not seeking approval, or husband seeking approval and the wife said no. So please and please, your comments is greatly appreciated. We start with Shibes International. Yeah.
It's take wisdom. You know, there is nothing wrong if your husband seek an approval or permission from you that I want my friend. Is it only friend or
Friends, anybody.
anybody, both family?
We can include family too. Family.
Family.
Mhm.
Okay. There's nothing wrong with it if you're. But there is some things. If you know that you don't want anybody to come, your husband friends to come to your house, that means to you, nobody as your friend by your side will come to the house. if you want to put it like that, that if my husband asks me for the opinion that please I want my friends to come, and I say no, you too, and if your husband accepts it, believe that is going to happen to you again.
Of course.
Because when you put it that you have some reasons, I don't want the same thing. Your husband will have some reasons when you say my dear, maybe you have forgotten now. When you do your own, you don't remember. Yes, and you see your friend that you have seen over like 15 years, and my dear, my friend is coming, please, 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 I want them to just spend 2 days. Your husband say
no.
no way. So if you want to take that decision, maybe sometimes in the family, we may say we don't accept any visitor to sleep into this house. Everything, I say, I shut you go. Nobody is going to bring any family friends. But let's say family is different. But if you want your family to come to your house, don't take I don't know how to put it, that maybe I'm the owner of the house.
Yeah, like the women used to do.
That. Yes, my sister can come at any time. My mother can come at any time. No, women will normally do that. And when it comes to the husband's side, the face of the woman will go up.
It will change.
You will change. You will say, no, not this house, not this house, not this house. But you too, you are bringing your own. There's nothing wrong with it. But this time around, let me tell you, I when you're accommodating anybody, even I don't accept anything to accommodate any friends. Vice versa. Even my friend, even your friend, because this kind friend, many people, maybe you are just managing yourself. Not that maybe not that you want to be wicked, or maybe you don't want your husband to bring somebody in the house, or maybe your husband doesn't want you to bring somebody, but something that is happening now. Maybe in your house, you know how to manage your house, and they will have the opportunity. Some people don't believe anybody. I don't trust anybody. I don't trust any friends. You know what the kind of friends, not like you that we are, there's some friends that you haven't seen some long time. And you bring her home. And you will use that opportunity, we'll be talking nonsense, talking something, or use that opportunity. That is what I want to say. There is nothing wrong, for my own opinion, there is nothing wrong for you to seek opinion, or for your husband to seek opinion, to accept visitor in the house. But if you want that thing to as a how I don't know how to put it, that me and my husband, we don't accept visitor in the house to sleep. If we were discussing it, my dear, no visitor will come to this house and sleep, and we seal it. There's nothing partiality. Maybe it's from my side, and you have to accept me, or you have to I will beg you, you accept. And my husband, I do not accept my husband. No. If we put it, nobody is going to bring any friends, for my own opinion. Period.
Thank you so much, ma. Let me read comments before I say something. Olori Adedamola Monica said, permission is a strong word, we know. But when it comes to certain things between couple, there is just no getting around asking for it. You can call it clearance or running it by them. But the bottom line is you should probably hear a clear-cut answer of yes from your partner's mouth before you do any of the following. So I think both parties needs to seek permission. Thank you so much, ma. Yeah, that is what we call couples. That's what we call marriage. When it comes to marriage, marriage is not something that you make. What do we call it? The man is gonna make a overall um sorry overall decision in the household. The wife has to have a decision too, because we both have various opinions that we want to share. You think you know your wife or your wife best. Your husband say, I know this ẹran a máa pín sí méjì yẹn. Say no, dear, a pín sí méjì o, ẹyọkan yẹn. You have to, there's a reason behind everything that we say. Maybe you say yes or no, there must be a reason. So a husband and wife that believe, and like Olori Adedamola Monica said, yeah, it's not really permission. It's running it by them, or you get them informed. You want to hear their opinion, because sometimes you may bring in your friends and your wife is not ready for it. Mentally, she's not ready for it, because when your friend comes over, it's not gonna be as usual, like she used to take care of the family and everything. This is your friend that you've seen for a long time. She's gonna be running enter scatter and everything to make sure they are comfortable. What if she's not mentally sane by then? Maybe she doesn't have the strength to be running around and everything. And that is why we have to seek our wife permission and say, so friend is coming. Are you able? Do you think it's not going to inconvenience you to accommodate them? That is how family grows. That is how it's supposed to be. But as a typical Nigerian man, I don't think it's only when we say, like, I used to base all my thing on 100%. When we say 100%, a typical Nigerian man, maybe 20% or 30% of them do it. Seek their wife opinion, permission, seek permission from their wife before bringing a friend over. 70% remaining, they will just say, my friend is coming over, and that's it. Whereas women will always seek permission from the men. But the question now is, what if the man now seek permission from the wife and the wife said no? What do you think the man is supposed to do? And that's what do you think the man is supposed to do when he went to the wife and said, my friend is coming over, and he said, no, 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 sorry, not this time around.
No, you have to obey the wife. Yes, but some men the friend will be on the way.
Yeah, the friend would have been on the way
before they are not telling you, my friend is coming today sef, to come and stay with us just 2 days. And when you say no and you see somebody knocking on the door, what will you do?
Nothing. You just I'm coming, because I have a story and it's really happened to my mom. I believe, maybe, I don't know if she's online today. I have a story. I'm still going to discuss it with you. But let me read comments first. Omobashia Adedamola said, Ekalema, the question sound funny, ma. For a man seeking approval on such issue depends on the type of friends coming over. If I am the man and the friend coming over is my childhood friend, who approval help? I will just tell her that
this Nigeria men.
That's part of the Nigerian men we are talking about. I told you.
You see?
Out of 100%, it's only 30% that will seek approval from the wife. I'm telling you.
You see,
If you say, I'll just tell her, why, my dear, my friend is coming over. So then to spend some days with us. She has no choice but to accept, because if she refuses, it will make me feel like a bad friend who can't help a friend in time of need. Anybody can be in need of help at any time. She can't even say no, because I will show and tell her all about my friend before marrying her.
You see?
So if anyone is coming, it will be a stranger, strange to her. And since he's not coming to spend a year or a month, just few days, she will just concur. Normal, it is appropriate to act, but not always. I am the head, and I decide who comes and stay. Man,
you see?
That's Naija.
Not only Naija, this Ondo men lele, àwọn alágídí.
When I gbé fún
wọn.
Now let me share this story with you. Was it not? It's going to like 2 months now. Mama Shekere called me. My mom, she called me and said, so person came into the house unannounced. Before, like, I know my mom very well. She will never argue about it and everything. You just say, okay, no problem, and she will be running into scatter. She's such a caring woman. She doesn't want a visitor to lack anything. But this person in particular that is coming over has a lot of problem. And the problem is that this person always come in the midnight. He will come in the midnight. My dad will not tell her, okay, anybody, maybe tó ti wá jọ̀wọ́ alẹ́, or maybe wọ́n rántí, or he forgot, and he just tell her. Kini yẹn máa ń bí Mama Shekere inú. But yes, she doesn't have a choice. But now, ara ti di ara àgbà. And this visitor that is coming over has a lot of problems. It is in the midnight, we say, kọ́ lọ bá àwọn orí goat meat wá. all those things that you don't have in the house is always demanding it. You can say for this night kọlọba ní 12 o'clock 1 p.m. I don't know the kind of visit the kind of person it is. Because I want to eat 6 ẹyin ló fẹ́ jẹ a tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní wá káàkiri. But this time around my mom was like Baba Sheke, you supposed to ask permission from me before you bring. You know that this man in this age when it comes to visit, it's like everybody will be running around. He was so annoyed. So they called me and said, Mama Shekere, it has happened, it has happened. There's nothing you can do. He said, I don't. It's not that it's not that she doesn't feel. She doesn't want Baba Shekere to have a visitor. It's just that her body is not the way it used to be. Now she needs help because ara ti dára àgbà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa sá káàkiri, ẹni báyìí o, ọ̀rẹ́ ọkọ mi wá and everything. When you get old, when you get to some certain age, you can't do that stuff anymore. See that story? Let me read another comment. And Omobashia said, I'm consigning family. The house is there and they are free to come over at any time. Really?
You see the kind of friend you're talking, maybe childhood friend. Yeah, maybe your wife may know the person. Maybe they are friends together and they know you, maybe in the school. Sometimes we be in the school and we know everybody. That one is different. We have known ourselves.
Yeah.
But not every time that you will not seek permission.
Yeah, it's not every time. It's not every time. This person said, let me see. He said, if you ever expect a woman to agree to such request, then you don't know women at all. All you need is to lovingly inform her before time.
It's true.
Before time. He said he should consult the wife before making any decision. Likewise, the wife should consult the husband before making any decision because that decision will affect them both. I'm telling you, to be sincere, the best thing for us is to consult our partners. We are one, and with all our decisions should be based on one only. Not the wife. When you bring a problem to the house, as the husband said, my wife bye, and the wife said no, the husband said yes, no, ibi tí argument bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni. Sit down, communicate. Why did you say no? Let's reason together so that we can iron things out and provide a solution that is going to suit both of us. But African men, no. No. Their no is no. Okay, this person said, based on our African society, the husband should inform the wife, listen to her opinion, then make the decision. You say, yes, honey, thank you for reminding me we have one bedroom and one bed only. But the bed is big enough to fit all three of us. He will come. My decision is final. Case closed. What if it's a one bedroom apartment? What if it's one bedroom apartment?
So even room and parlor.
Even room and parlor. Your child, will you allow your childhood friend to sleep on the bed with your wife? Or he's going to sleep on the couch? Please, your comment. I want your comments to come in. He said it is simple. In as much as I feel repulsive on citing useless lady, my stand remains that the wife's opinion must be accorded because most good ladies are usually careful and watchful. Some even see beyond and relay information to their husband. But due to the ego and manly exuberance that has enveloped the men, most men won't concede to that. Exactly. They will never. Exactly. They will never inform their wife about their friend coming over. And another person said the home belongs to both of them and they should make decision and agree on it together. I am not married, But I do not think that if I don't approve of my husband bringing his friend to my house, he should go ahead and do it. If your wife is rational, trust me, she must have a very good reason for saying no. Your friend will not die in the city. After all, there are cheap hotels everywhere. You see, there is another option. There are cheap hotels everywhere. It doesn't have to be in your house that your wife, your friend is going to stay. Sorry, my friend, with me and my wife, let them understand. Wọn kì í ṣe òpònú. The way you let them understand, that's when things will work out. He said, your friend will not die in the city. After all, there are cheap hotels everywhere. You could take her or him to the hotel and lodge him there, and maybe pay for the upkeep of the hotel. But please don't bring him home if your wife said no. She will just be uncomfortable. She would also make the home uncomfortable for your guests. When a man listens to a woman, his home is peaceful. Yeah. When a man listens to a woman and says, I don't want this. See and we are not talking about all those àwọn tí ò tiẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣe, they don't want to do. There are different kind of women. You know that this one, she has not been doing that before, but this time around, she's right. She has her own reason. But the one, I'm not talking about a wife that will always be bringing her own family to the house, but will not want to see the husband family. No, no, it's different. So they said, when a man listens to a woman, a good woman that gives him peace of mind, his home is going to be peaceful. Let's see any other comments. Okay. Mr. Adesomi Adegeye said, there is nothing bad for me to seek opinion from my wife because we are. Oh, let me go back. He said, good evening, ma. I pray this won't be our last minute. Amen. Oh, amen. There is nothing bad for me to seek opinion from my wife because we are one, and I shouldn't. Well, I shouldn't do what will make her feel as if she means nothing to me. Because if I take decision without telling her, she will be angry. She will be kind of angry, and if it is me, I will be angry. And as a couple, they need to come together and discuss about some issue. And when it becomes a burden for the wife, it becomes so a burden for the wife, which the man should try and understand that the husband, I think. Oh, and when it comes so sudden, the wife will try and understand that the husband is telling her what the husband is telling her before accepting a visitor. She should try and cope. Oh, Mr. Adesomi Adegeye said, when it becomes so sudden and the visitor is already on the way, she should try and cope, and that's it.
But it's not a good thing.
Yeah, it's not a good thing. To be sincere, it's not good.
So it's not on the way, and it's on the way. You'll be telling me that somebody is coming.
Yes, Basha said, this story might remind me of when my dad's younger sister came to our house uninformed. She's a local actress. She came to Ondo to sell her film, and after selling, she came to my dad's house to sleep. But unfortunately, she didn't come alone, but with 9 more people.
You see that?
You see?
No, that is where, let me tell you, I don't know why these we African people, when somebody marry, forget about maybe it's your brother or it's your sister, when they are married, the Bible say that you will leave your father and your mother, including brother and sister. So when they mention and cleave to your wife, they are one.
And make the decision.
Forget about it's your sister. You don't even own her again. He may do something for you, but telling me that he should be only is very bad.
Yeah.
I can come at any time, I can knock at any time. It's very bad. I don't do it. It's very bad. That is our mentality. That is our mentality. a guest.
Bringing 9 people.
9 people again because he will say, shebi uli egbo mi nesu wuta ayale se. Why?
Like, she's an actress. She came to film, do movie in Ondo. What about those people that pay, that bring them to? So, kí ló wá ṣe owó hotel àwọn people yẹn, àwọn 9 people tó kù. Àwọn tó ẹni tó ṣe movie ṣé kò ti plan pé okay, this person they are going to sleep on my this thing. It's just people we don't think. Like Chibe said, I mean, it's my brother's house. Let's go. There's no problem. They did not. They're only thinking about their own good side, which is that it's my brother. What about the wife that is going to cater for them? What about the wife that is going to take care of them? People don't think, will she be convenient? They only think about ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ló nílé, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ni mo fẹ́ lọ bá, and that's it. Let me continue. She came to my dad and mom. She came and my dad told my mom to go and cook for all of them. My mom fled up and told my dad to join her in the cooking, but later she calmed down. She later told my dad that if that should happen again, my dad will go to the restaurant to get her food. I'm telling you, 9 more people. 9 more. Omobasha said if it is 1-room apartment, my friend will sleep on the ground. He has no choice because he knows my condition before telling me he is coming over. Aso sórí ẹni or alápẹ̀tẹ̀ wo nìyẹn? Alẹ̀pẹ̀tẹ̀.
Sorry.
Abi alẹ̀pẹ̀tẹ̀. For Omobasha to be sincere, do you think it's possible? Your childhood friend are too close.
No. You have to give her. Even me, I will not accept it.
I will never accept it.
Give him that respect. There's an Oreo coming. There might just some millennium. But let me tell you, there's some were woman.
She will never stand up.
When they should see only bed, they run. Especially maybe is some, there's some women. Maybe they don't like their some friend. Maybe your husband, maybe. Some you may like it, you may like them. Some you may not like them.
And Mr. Adesomi Adegaye said, and as for husband like Omobasha, those are the selfish men in the community. The husband should be able to ask the wife before bringing anyone home. But some wife are so stupid and will be doing like Oba Inule. Wife like that, the husband can't tell her before bringing him home. I'm telling you. If you know wife like that, all those wives are like, èmi mo nílé, it's my house. I make the decision and everything. The husband will not tell that kind of a man. So please, men, we need your opinion. Make sure you call in. And if you want to call, please just use the messenger to call. Or rather, just on the comment section, we want you to comment down below. Yeah. Somebody want to say, our engineer want to say something. We are hearing you, sir.
Okay. The topic that you are treating today is a nice topic. And that topic is a great topic that we, the family, especially married men and married women, are making a lot of mistakes. Let me tell you, if you invite somebody to your house and that person can lead that house to the trash, do you understand that? It can cause a big problem in your house. You understand?
Yeah.
One, if you are inviting anybody to your house, you have to inform your wife. That is very important. Very, very, very important. And when your wife said no, seek for the reason. She has his own reason.
Yeah.
My wife, why do you say no? Ask her about her no. That's about one thing. And number two, when you are inviting somebody to your house, you have to know your capability. You understand? Maybe you have 2 kids and you have only one a self-contained, that's a room and parlor, and you are inviting somebody into your house. The person will be looking all your secrets, all the something that that you don't want anybody
to
know outside, you have already opened your nyash for outside to see. You understand? If you have an apartment that you can keep the person, that's okay. But when you have a little apartment, my brother, you and your wife keep yourself working so hard and continue to do whatever you can do to grow. You understand? That's about that. And let me tell you, we are in America. We are, as you can know, we have a lot of them that we they came from Nigeria and said that so. And the problem these people give to us.
Of course.
Yes.
I am on my own. I'm not going to take anybody into my house.
Bagam.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Bagam.
Even my wife tell me, oh, it's so it's got my no, please. I'm sorry. I don't want it. If I have a mansion, I will go and rent hotel in hotel and stay there. Not in my house. My house is for me and my family and my children and my wife. I'm not going to allow it. Because when you invite people into your house, they create another problem. They create another. In fact,
Even
don't let
when-
me talk too much.
When they go, they will be speaking ill of you, like, anybody.
No. Human being. Me? No. Total no. Sorry about that.
Like me, I don't used to wake up early. If you want to accommodate somebody visitor, because I know the work I'm doing. So I don't used to wake early. My husband would do anything that now. This America, nothing like a bande. Come, where that is for me. It's not like that in this America. When you wake up, even the children say when they wake up, they will go and make cereal.
That's it.
They will make something. They will eat, make tea. They will drink. Like my husband will cook. Maybe I will be smelling food in the dream self because I doesn't wake early. So now if you are bringing somebody that I know that I can't be able to do, maybe that time. I remember the time my husband said we want to have one visitor. No, there's somebody that invite that come to this America. I remember. And my husband now put the something on speaker. He said that we are having busy visitor. What do we have at home? And you know me. I don't used to hide my feeling. I said, which visitor? Which food that we have at home? I didn't cook anything, because he didn't tell me. He said we are on the way, And the man, and my husband put it on the speaker. But when the man understand, they called me, say, yes, I understand you. Understand you. And immediately I start running up and down to find something because I believe that it's something that is at home we can be able to eat it. It's enough for us to eat. There's another one person, my husband told me that he's coming, and I have many jobs. I say, see, if you are the one, if you will accept that you are going to enter kitchen and cook, I stay with him, only you, because I will not be there. I will be working. And they consider, I say, okay, yes, okay, I have sent. To wait first. Yes, because I've told him, or I will leave the house. I will go and stay one place. When you finish with your this, because I don't have the strength. Yes, he accepts it. It's true now. This is as our engineer said it. It's true. Many people forgetting about is your old friend, is your person that can accommodating people. They use it like a true hole to enter to your life. Let me tell you, there is some life you live.
Yeah.
I may like to sleep and wake up in 10 o'clock. And then we carry and then we go chori aya ego usuju eta 10 lonji ebi ade akapa mi. Because of you, I will be working. What?
Let me read the comments. Mr. Bimbo Boy said, yes, the husband should seek his wife permission before allowing anybody to live with them. Yeah, very, very important. Omobasha said, Daddy, sir, nowadays no one thinks about secrets anymore. What if I live abroad and Mr. Adesomi Adegeye want to come abroad and don't have nowhere to stay except my house? Will I reject him? No. he will come and be okay with whatever situation he find himself in my house. Yeah, that is what our engineer is trying to tell you. Okay, let's pick this. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Ẹ kalẹ́ o. Yes, àwa nìyẹn o. Àmì o. Àmì Jésù.
Àmì Jésù.
Àmì o, àmì.
Hello.
À ń gbọ́ yín. Bẹ́ẹ̀.
Okay. You see, a situation like this, as a married couple, kò sí ẹ̀tọ́ nínú ọwọ́ ọkọ láti gbé láti take decision on his own. And báwo ni èèyàn ṣe máa wọ̀ ní 9 minutes tí ọkọ yẹn they as your husband sef ó tún sọ pé ó sọ fún ọkọ ìyàwó ẹ̀ wọ́n kún fún ẹ̀gbẹ́ yẹn o.
Bẹ́ẹ̀.
Because mi ò gbọ́ story yẹn dáadáa láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ because I'm kind of tired today so mi ò gbọ́ story yẹn dáadáa láti bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Okay.
So pẹ̀lú bí mo ṣe rí àwọn content ẹ̀ rí I understand a little bit.
Okay.
Because ọ̀rẹ́ ọ̀fọ́ ẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ yẹn tí ò notify wọn tẹ́lẹ̀ yẹn I think that am I correct man?
Yeah.
Like maybe ọ̀rẹ́ kan bọ̀ tí ò notify wọn tẹ́lẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Okay. Ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ yẹn fúnra ẹ̀ gan ponú ó lè fọ́ fún díẹ̀. Because ó ń bọ̀ ní ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ tó ti marry if guy is still single fine.
Fine.
Ìkọ̀kọ̀ wo jágun méjìlá ló wọlé you are welcome. But he's married. As a married man, you don't expect a married man to just accommodate you anyhow without seeking permission from his wife. Because obìnrin ló nílé to me obìnrin ló nílé.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Nǹkan tí ìbádẹ́ lè gbà ilẹ̀ lè ṣe sí ìyàwó mi because ìyàwó mi lè dé pé ẹ̀ló díà àbúrò mi wà lọ́nà ewu alọ́nà àwọn búkà àbúrò ẹ̀yìn àdàmúdàmú fámúṣù náà. No, it's true.
It's true.
Nǹkan tó yàn bá lè gbà ó máa fi lẹ́nu mi that's my last principle. Nǹkan tí bá lè ṣe fún yàn mi ò lè gbà láyé.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ó jẹ́ kí ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ tó ponú yẹn tó fọ̀ fún yẹn ó yẹ kó fún ẹ lè maybe 2 days before ọ̀rẹ́ mi ò jọ mo fẹ́ wá ṣe òun ní àdúgbò ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ò ṣé mo lè ra yìí àti ṣé pé má kiri ká sọ pé òun bọ̀ gan mo lè ra ìlú ọ̀dùn for some time jọ ṣé orí permit mi ìyẹn lásán pé àrùn máa fún ẹ ní
feedback yeah.
àti ìṣòwò ọ̀gbọ̀n máa fún ẹ feedback
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
fún mi ní bí a few hours or few minutes let me talk to my wife. And if the accommodation is a room and a parlour kò lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ láti gba ẹnìyẹn sílé. Because kò ní sí policy for the family. Okay, ó ní a room and a parlour bí àwọn ọmọ yẹn sọ parlour tí ọkọ àti ìyàwó sún yàrá. Wọ́n bá dẹ̀ lálejò àwọn ọmọ yẹn máa láti excuse àlejò yẹn wọnú yàrá. And it's not everything ó lọ́ fọ́ sọ́dọ̀ lójú àwọn ọmọ náà it's not possible. Because ti àwọn things tí ọ̀rọ̀ orí àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tí òbí máa sọ tí wọ́n gbọ́ sọ lójú àwọn because wọ́n máa misbehave at times. So irú situation ẹ̀ báyìí you tell the friend kò lè work bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kéré. No, kò lè work no kò lè kò possible. I'm a married man and ibi tí mo gbé kéré due to my income so o lè wọlé but báyìí pé ó lè ní kó oṣù nígbà assist tó lè gẹ́tì tó lè dé sí tó lè bá ṣe o. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Ọ̀tíya ẹ̀mú pé àwọn obìnrin yìí báyìí wọ́n máa ń tẹ́tí sí conversation ọkọ tó máa ń kọ́ bí akọ́mà lọ́pọ̀ ó ń bóbìnrin sọ̀rọ̀. Irú àwọn ìyàwó yẹn tó bá ń gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn pé ó sọ pé ọ̀rẹ́ kan fẹ́ wá kò lè sáyà báyìí pé ìyàwó yẹn wá jẹ́ ẹnìkan tó ṣe tó láàánú àánìdí àdèjì àkọ́mọdé tiẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ọjọ́ méjì ní ẹ̀wọ̀n àwọn ìyàwó kan náà wà bẹ́yẹn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ìyẹn fine ìyàwó yẹn sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ tó bá ti rí lẹ́yìn ó fara mọ́.
Thank you so much, Mr. Adesomi Adegeye. Sir, thank you so much, sir. Yeah, you've heard it from Mr. Adesomi Adegeye. He said, no, the man, your friend, see, to be sincere, you know, Omobashas, or he commented just now, he said, what if I live abroad and Mr. Adesomi Adegeye wants to come abroad and he doesn't have anywhere to stay? If it is single, it's okay. Even we, as a married couple, Taiwan, America, we try it, we do it. But at the end of the day, ìtìjú la máa ń gbàgbọ́ ńbẹ̀. Because when you accommodate people, There's nothing bad in accommodate them. You bring them. They want to go. They are coming from Nigeria to stay over here. You accommodate them. But you know, our Nigerian people,
Mentality.
those mentality.
Ati Adamajuma.
Immediately they leave where they are staying. When they are staying with you, they live there and go and collect their own house. There is this superiority that will now, like proudness, pride. Like, I can do better than you. Our bone. And it's not only that. When they leave, they will be speaking ill of you. Sorry, yeah. Chicken ẹ̀ gan ṣe ló máa ń cut ẹ̀ tó tóbi báyìí àbí tó bá tẹ̀ máa cut chicken báyìí ṣe ló máa ṣe túẹ́ntúẹ́ ìgbà tó bá yẹ kó fún wa lóúnjẹ á máa sùn ìgbà tó bá máa you know they will say something. And that is why before you bring any visitor into your house, you have to know who the kind of person that person is.
Exactly.
Have you ever seen a situation where you accommodate somebody and when they go and get their own apartment, they begin to say, one room náà ló ń bẹ̀, one room but adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run èmi ti gba 3 bedroom.
And because of the ano
that you did, that one room, all of you were staying in it together and they were comfortable with it. Mm-hmm. The moment they leave, then it's another thing entirely. Ẹ̀gbọ́n yẹn tẹ̀tí ó ti pẹ́ l'Amẹ́ríkà mi ò believe pé studio ló ń lò ṣá. You know, wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní sọ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ kùbákùgbé. May God help us.
Living in studio is not matter of you living in 3 bedroom, you did not achieve anything. You may live in studio. It's like that some Igbo people. You will say some Igbo people, they will be wearing knicker. They don't wear Versace, they don't wear it, but if you see their achievement, you will say, hey? It's not an empty drum. Ló pariwo.
Ló bẹ́ẹ̀.
Omi bá wà nínú drum. No. When you do it like this, you will do boom, boom, boom. Some people, I don't know their mentality, especially those people you accommodate in America, and they later leave. And where did they live? The place they live, you can't live there because it's no mean for those the place that àwọn ọmọ ọ̀tá ń gbé. You don't want to live there. The place that you are living is comfortable for you. When there is time for you to take a step, you may take it. But they will think that that you arrive. Ibi tó ń gbé lélẹ̀, what have you achieved?
Let me see. Omoba said, he said anyone can be in a condition. Let's look at it this way. Before I read this comment, please, if you are just joining us, I put the topic we are discussing today. It's in the comment section. I pin it down. Is it polite for husband to seek his wife approval or permission when his friend is coming? Is it polite? That's it. Please, the rest of the story is down there. You can go to the comment section. I pin it there. So yeah, let's go back to Omobasha's comment. He said anyone can be in a condition. Let's look at it this way, man. What if Mr. Adesomi Adegeye lives in a rural area, I mean village, where there is no hotel to lodge, and I have an assignment to attend to in that village? I have no choice than to accept it like that. Yeah, well, Omobashas, I think if you know that you can inconvenience yourself for other people, it's good. But as time goes on, when you begin to see people's behavior, most especially when they come to stay with you, then you begin to change your mind that no, I don't think I'm able to do it anymore. But there's nothing bad in it when if your wife accepts that okay, your friend can come and stay over. What we are discussing, what we are saying right now is that it is better and it is good for a man to seek his wife's opinion before bringing is an opinion. I won't lie to you. It's not. I won't call it permission or approval. No, it's not permission or approval. You seek your wife's opinion. You inform her. So you want to say something?
Okay, Omobashas. Thank you so much. I really understand. I really appreciate what you are saying. It's good to accommodate people. Very, very good. It's one of the greatest things that we're supposed to do. If you look at about 2 weeks ago that we did a beggar, God said you should take care of people, help people. But you know, if you look at that topic, Somebody go outside and collecting money and selling the money to ritualists. You understand? Let's put that one apart. If you know your friend very well, accommodate him. If you know him very well, accommodate him. Try to talk to your wife. He's a good friend. He's gonna take his understanding, that stuff. Just tell your wife like that. That's okay. But if you don't know him very well, maybe or let me tell you, or you have departed about 10 years, 15 years, because the person that you know about 10 years is different now. Don't let me, if you are seeing each other maybe 6 months, it's okay. But 10 years, 15 years, be careful. I'm telling you, be careful. Be careful. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
But you say seeking opinion. Yeah, I remember that anybody that my husband want to accommodate in this America, I still in Nigeria. My husband will call me and say, this person, I will say,
Hey Joe,
hey visa, only because people only Joe visa ya bàjẹ́. You will be even eager to help.
Of course.
Even some will come himself. I will call my husband and say, I don't know how that place, but because I sick, he said maybe he don't want to offend me. He will say, okay, let that person come. But now many people, they have changed. They are oponu àwọn many people. They have spoiled so many opportunities. That I've said it, I told my husband, no, I don't, even the person said, come to this America. His rain is beating, even he stay outside with outside with his load, and his rain is falling on that person. I will not accept that person to come and come because of
what they
have done. Even my husband, they take so much advantage. Because if you see somebody that is nice or something like that wants to they take advantage.
Too
much. They I will say, God forgive me, but you don't want something that maybe torí mo fẹ́ ṣoore kí n para mi lára. I cannot please you.
Cannot inconvenience you.
Can inconvenience myself. Many people they are wicked. There is nothing wrong with it. Even though come and sleep on the floor for you to achieve your aim, there is nothing wrong with it. But many people now, no. It's become one of church. You are still.
We've done it. She makes her husband have done it to so many people. At the end of the day,
when you see,
and we did it over here too.
Yes,
but I'm telling you, it's not easy. It's not easy.
You want to please them, even to please them with all your heart, to please them, and they will use evil
to pay back.
Pay back.
They will use evil to pay back. Let me read this comment. Omobasha said, this statement that obìnrin ló nílé, I find it difficult to believe that statement because we are the crown and the head. Of course, you are the crown. You have the gongo on your head. We make rules and how come, and we make rules and how come.
I want to call.
Obìnrin ló nílé. Okay, I will call you, sir. Let me finish reading this comment. Okay, he said we make rules and how come ká fi sọ pé obìnrin ló nílé. Mr. Adesomi Adegeye, sir. What if he didn't tell you he was coming and suddenly he called you that he needs your help in terms of accommodation at the moment? Dear bro, it will even be your wife that will be the one to tell you to bring him home, except if you don't wish to help him. Like I said earlier, it depends on the type of friend coming. Well, Amobasha, I think let me take you one by one. To be sincere, as an African man, there's this ego, this superiority that our culture said that is how it's supposed to be. But things are changing, and men with wisdom are beginning to understand that it's not so anymore. Because for your husband, only in every successful man, there's that adage too. The woman is always behind it. 90% is the woman, but we never know. We think, as a man, you think, more wise, they be bad. You can't do it alone. You cannot compare two heads to one head. Of course, you are so smart as a man, you say, I'm more smart by that and everything. But there are sometimes you, even that your smartness, you may want to fall. Then your wife will call you there. No, don't do it like that. Do it this way, and as a sensible man that you are, you reason and say, oh, you are so right, my wife. Let's do it that way. So many times, when you get married, when you are in that relationship, when you get married, you begin to understand. That's why táwọn Yorùbá fi sọ wípé ilé ọkọ wọn ní ilé ẹ̀kọ́ ni. Even gan wọn tún sọ tán, ilé ìyàwó ilé ẹ̀kọ́ ni, because tọkọtaya ni. Yeah, every day we are learning. Things that sọ pé báyìí ló ṣe yẹ kó rí, when you get into that relationship, wàá rí pé kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́. But kí ni èèyàn máa fi wisdom á máa fi gbé? And that is why the Bible said that kí ló sọ nípa obìnrin with wisdom? Wípé pé obìnrin ó gbọ́dọ̀ máa lo wisdom láti fi grow ilé ẹ̀. I'm telling you, they are right about that adage, and that adage is never going to change. And you need to be in that shoe. You need to get married and find out by yourself. You will never know until you find out. Even when the man, there's no how, the man will still going to do lie. Maybe not shaking at the end of the day, man, do then they will realize that, oh, my wife is right, and they will take the second opinion. Of course, that is how God creates man. There is this egomanic ego, this thing that is there. It's every man, from the lowest, from the 1-year-old baby up to the older ones. That is how it is. It's natural. But you need to be in that relationship. You need to be married. Then you understand what we are saying. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Pastor Mary Felix. I really appreciate your comment, man. She said, see, this is Pastor Mary Felix. She said, seeking the permission of the wife is very important because, number one, don't forget that 70% of the labor rests on the shoulder of the woman. That is what we are saying. 70% of the labor rests on the shoulder of the man. Before, in Nigeria, you go to the market, the wife, even with the pregnancy, will be carrying all the load, and the man will be going, and everything. In America, it's not like that anymore. It's called love. It's called showing compassion. When you see your wife, let me help you with it. We help each other. I'm not a slave in your house. So let's teach each other with respect. Let me keep going. She said, 2, a visitor may not be able to cope with what you and your wife endure together. Mm-hmm. Very, very true. Mm-hmm. A visitor will never endure it. The only thing they want when a visitor comes, you pamper them with love. Even got that taking breakfast, lunch, lunch, breakfast, lunch, decide you just make them comfortable. Whereas in real life, even your family, you are not doing like that.
Yes,
I'm telling you, it's not like that. Because men, when in Nigeria, it is when their friend is coming, you say, John, torí Ọlọ́run there. Màá mi ṣe ọbẹ̀, àwọn oríṣiríṣi ẹran, ògúnfe, ìgbín, gbogbo and everything. Whereas if that's the end, if you don't get money, immediately the friend go tó gba bí tiẹ̀ lọ, things change. It's not back to normal. It's called, within that period of time, it's called imaginative work. Because that is not reality. Let's keep going. He said 3, don't forget so many things will become open to your friends about your family. Of course. There's no how you want to keep it. There's no how. You cannot be that secretive to the husband. Even your friend will know. Immediately, they are overstaying their welcome. 2 days, 3 days, 1 week, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Now you become one. Of course, it's going to see that so many secrets that will be open to them. Let's see. So you must be sure of who is coming and that it comes with your wife's approval. You have to be sure who is coming, who is the kind of person that is coming. Thank you so much, ma. We have yeah, Mr. Bimbola Kibobo, you want to come? Let's bring him in. Okay.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
That's good to.
Yes, sir. Welcome you, sir.
Yeah.
Yes. Ẹ bá wa dá sọ̀rọ̀ yìí o.
Yeah. That is a good topic.
Thank you so much, sir.
I did the comment. Our Bashar
Making.
was, yeah. You know, this, what our Bashar is that there is difference in this world today. It's different from the local world.
Mm.
Even let's not say about America. Even to go to Lagos to go and stay with somebody now.
Mm.
Some people, they may have only one room there
Of course.
with family.
Mm.
Yeah. They may not be able to accommodate when they think you can run that. I've seen so many things. Yeah, well, even when I just visit somebody, they may not be able to accommodate you. You have to stay there because they only have one room and they have children. So the husband needs to fix even to fix to tell the wife that somebody wants to come and live with us with that situation is a problem.
Of course.
So again, and when you want to see somebody is coming from, let somebody is staying in Lagos, coming to somebody is coming from Mojo, you may be looking at somebody in Lagos very rich.
Of course.
Yeah, when I come here, I will do this, I will do. And when you don't realize that this person is just something. We have so many people like that. And when they come, they will be complaining. There are so many things. When he came, he just gave him some food. After some time, no food again. There will be problem. So before the husband and wife, the husband will seek the wife permission. Because at the end of the day, we cause trouble. The person that came in will cause trouble between them. Say because it's the wife that is doing it, or it's the husband that don't want to give money. But they should seek each permission. And accepting people today, like what of our said in the village, where there is you can't visit somebody in the village. In the village, when you want to go there, you can sleep anywhere. Village is different from town. To get out the village is different. But when you go to town like Lagos, or we want to move from Nigeria to other places, from moving from Nigeria, down to let the person know. Some people, if they marry like somebody that marry a Akata, we don't accept it.
Of course, never.
We don't accept it in his house. Wow, even if his junior brother, if the wife says they will not accept you. So the different environment, you know that today, the moment you are married, the two of you, now they need to seek each permission. Nobody can just come and say, I want to go and live. Yeah, it's only even in the friend that is coming. Some friend will come, the friend that understand will know that this person, you can even book hotel. Say, I'm coming, I will be visiting you, but I will stay in so hotel. If people like come to stay with you, or you can say, let me have it, I will call, you can ask your wife whether he can stay with you. But if the wife say no, you go and stay in the hotel, they can go and give you food there. Because things are changed. Different things happen today. People come in and they cause trouble. They see what they are living. Some people are managing their life, and when visitors come in, they cause trouble.
Yeah.
So everybody should the two families to know the person they will take. Even their family. The family sometimes they look at them because you travel. you are not in the same place, even in Nigeria. You are in another time, whether you are looking at you as very rich. You want to come and, but before you take them, you should know the person you are taking. And we know at the end of the day, cause trouble. This person he has stayed in Abuja, stayed in Lagos for so many years. He doesn't have anything. I tell him I'm hungry. I do this. Some people will just run back home. Go and tell them, what is happening? So before you take anybody, know the person you are taking, and two of you know this person will know at the end of the day, cost trouble.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. It's well said, sir. We really appreciate you, sir. Yeah, you've heard it. It's not easy. Trouble. Don't get bad. All those visitors that you think, let me see. You think you are doing them favor.
There is one that we will do now, that our wife is the one that is the one that will cause the problem.
Of course.
Because when we are begging, the man may see something that this is not polite, and we women will say, hey Joe, we are the one that will be begging our husband, begging, and at the end of the day,
you are the one that do it. You do it very well.
Not me, it's me and you. Well, I change you. Not it's me and you. It's me and you that do it. Don't put it on my head. It's me and you that do it.
Let me read comments. Mama Shah said, thank you, sir. I can understand you, sir. That is why I said it depends on the type of friend, and I said earlier that I would have introduced all my friends, the good one and the bad ones, to my wife before marrying. So she will know the type of friend that is coming.
Yes.
Mr. Adesami Adekeye said, I can't unplease myself to please someone because I hear guru. We have comments. Hello, sir. Hello, yeah.
I just want to clarify something for others.
Okay.
Yes. Because you the type or anything.
Okay,
Hello.
Sorry, sir. Yeah, I'm going. Bẹ́ẹ̀, I'm going.
Okay. This marriage of a thing, kì í ṣe bí a ṣe sọ pé ilé ọkọ ilé ẹ̀kọ́ ní fóbìnrin. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni marriage is like another word for
ọkùnrin bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
It's not to say you want to take a decision, because at times àwọn ìwà kan wà jẹ́ àwọn obìnrin kan máa ní wù jáde tó máa wọlé ọkọ tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n fún ẹ̀gbẹ́ ìrora máa bá láti bá sọ̀rọ̀.
It's true.
No, it's true, man, because I'm used to, the reason I'm saying is I'm used to married men and unmarried women. Most especially women. I'm very used to women, very well. Married women, I'm used to them because I am moved closer to people that don't want to know. Experience. When I get to that stage, I don't know how to handle it. Nígbà tí wọ́n kọ́ wọ ẹbí ìbáyìí mà, èèyàn tó wá kọ́ pé tì mí. Pàtó fẹ́ gbà mí, ó sọ fún mi, ó ní nǹkan báyìí ló máa ń fẹ́ o, táwọn báyìí ló máa ń tilẹ̀kùn o, tí má lè lo 5 minutes tí mi wọlé lásán. No! Ó sọ gbogbo ẹ̀ fún mi.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Ó sọ gbogbo ẹ̀ fún mi. Tí ò bá sọ fún mi báyìí sì tó wá dédé gbé ìwà yẹn jáde. Kí ni mo fẹ́ ṣe?
Kò sí o.
Ṣé màá jáde lọ máa sọ fún ọ̀rẹ́ rẹ̀ báyìí? Ìgbà tó yá gan òun fún ẹ̀dọ́ ló fún ìgbà tó rí ìwà tí mo lọ jáde sóhun. Kò sí oúnjẹ tó ń gbé jáde tí mi ò jẹ. Ìgbà mi gan mi ò jẹ máa ní ẹjọ́. Kí máa inconvenient, let me just go and smoke myself outside. Ìgbà Adéla ní òjò oúnjẹ máa ní ìgbèrò rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Ṣé kébí àmì fẹ́ dúró? I don't know what is going on. As a family, after I go one burden on them, and pay for the wife to accommodate me, because ìyàwó ni mo kọ́ ní mo mọ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
So I was not to just take decision on his own without informing the wife.
It's uncalled for.
It's stupidity. Not even uncalled for, it's stupidity. Because for you to do what by no. You both have the right. You have the right to do anything in the body. If you want to say do something, and your wife is no. Ask the if you is genuine. You still know it if yours is not genuine. If I mean bring my mother one for a number of me, káwá fún àwọn ọmọ lóúnjẹ. Ìgbà ní obìnrin máa ń gbọ́dọ̀ fún un nọ́mbà mi.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, you are right.
Àtàlẹ́ òde òní, Come on, no time, why be forefathers, why be our ancestors, but we can't use that life to come to be pardon my English.
Bẹ́ẹ̀.
Remember life for my
Compare. Bẹ́ẹ̀.
It can never be done because this is 21st century and this is computer world.
Of
You can't
course.
use that kind of life. That must be buy our one time when sọ̀rọ̀ kan sì ẹni pé àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan wà jẹ́ pé tí àwọn bá lóyún wọ́n máa fi ìyàwó agbégbá sórí àṣìgbà kan mo ń sọ and I will continue saying it once my wife is pregnant because oríṣiríṣi obìnrin wà tó bá ti lóyún
Bẹ́ẹ̀.
you said I'm very used to it ìní ìwà ìyẹ̀kú tó bá lóyún a máa ṣiṣẹ́ bí jàkínì
Bẹ́ẹ̀.
a máa ṣiṣẹ́ èmi báyìí sì ó lè jẹ́ lérò
Bẹ́ẹ̀.
oríṣiríṣi obìnrin náà jẹ́ pé ọjọ́ tó bá lè lóyún báyìí para ó ti yọ̀lẹ̀ ìwákàfọ̀ pátá ẹ̀ bí
Bẹ́ẹ̀.
ìṣẹ̀ bí ẹ̀. It's not a sort.
Nature kálukú ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀.
Like my mom now, she was pregnant for my junior sister who is far. You buy the pocket to obey, she want to be a soldier in here. So, oríṣiríṣi obìnrin and then that my dad, I learned something from my dad. But when he said to me, kò ní gbà láyé. That's money ti heavy. Kò náà dánú, àìlà jòkó. Ṣáà èmi ó mú ẹsẹ̀ condition ní ìlà jòkó. Ìjọ ìdájọ́ mi ò dájú mi dánú. My daddy will cook at times, I do more longer me. So after I show, people here more wow. But what would that yes, it's what they are for men, not for stupid. Everything on Basilo, on Basilo, right? I want a coconut. Yes, they would have looked at for what? Stupid husbands.
Inconsiderate men.
Yes, they are just selfish, thinking about themselves alone. Their own is just to work and bring money, and everything is not money.
Yeah.
So we need to consider our wife. They are human beings too. One need these feelings. Once they say no, you try and understand their own opinion. Not you alone. Husband that is saying me, no colorily, truly you are your colorily, but if me or you be solely you, you be low. Like you by my so be say, but you might someone again. So when you move out, you look at what is happening. You don't use just you want environment. No, cool. What did you borrow? Let's make a way.
Thank you very much.
I don't say everything because also I'm so also people in our rural area stuff like that. For him to say that kind of a thing, I consider condition take me. As a married man, the condition I am, maybe the place I'm living, the kind of children, you cannot just say you are coming over without informing me or informing me like 2-3 days before. And I will seek opinion from maybe advance opinion from my wife.
Why?
You can't just say take decision because you are one of the house. No, you cannot inconvenience your wife because of someone else. Because it's wrong for your man because
yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Adesomi. Because of our time. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah. This is a very, very interesting topic. I have comment. Let me quickly read comments because so that we will see that everybody's comments have been read. Let me see. Mr. Olafisoye Ibukun John. Oh, we welcome you to this show. This is the first time of seeing you. We welcome you to Ayo Jennings. Okay, he said, okay, I like this topic. In the whole African way, a man is unquestionable and he makes decisions without consulting the wife. Because then a man can have many wives. They are unquestionable. But it is no more like that. She is a wife and not a slave. She deserves so much respect. Call her and tell her, don't be bossy to your wife. God bless us all. Thank you so much, Mr. Olafisoye John Iboko. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you. She's your wife. She's not his. See your wife as a partner. See your wife as a companion, not somebody that says, because some men they see their wife as they see their wives as that is her duty and that is what she's supposed to do. No, but let me read comments. Amobasha said, I remember when we did culture man. You said we've forgotten about her culture and embraced civilization. Like my brief brother, Mr. Iboko said, back then in the olden days, if anyone is coming over, the husband will tell the wife that someone is coming, and his wife will agree. But nowadays, we must first ask our wife if he should come or not. Tell me, ori back or to me, ori back on. Yeah, Mr. Adesomi, you are definitely right. Because in the olden days, if we go back to our culture in the olden days, it's the men that work. They have farm. Wọ́n ní oko, wọ́n ní farm. What the men will do is that wọ́n á lọ ṣiṣẹ́ and everything. When it is time to reap, ìgbà náà máa mú ìyàwó wọn dání, ó yá jẹ́ ká lọ gbé basket ẹ̀ já ṣe. So all those men, those women, they just take all those kí ló máa ń pè àwọn nǹkan tó àwọn èrè oko apẹ̀rẹ̀ and everything, àwọn èrè oko, they will take it to the market, sell it and have food in the house. But it's not more like that. Civilization comes in. It's true, but we have to adjust and use our sense too. You cannot inconvenience yourself. Even in Yoruba, so many of these things, especially on this topic, like a man will just bring his family over without informing the wife because they forget that all the labor rests on her shoulder. She's gonna go to work, take care of your kids. After coming back from work and everything, she's gonna cook and everything. What if sometimes she said, my dear, I don't want to cook and everything. And everything because I'm too strong. Then your friend that came in with looking at her. She no ma ra oúnjẹ jẹ. Ìyàwó ẹ̀ ò mà kí ń dáná. They will never understand. Things have changed. I'm telling you, culture is good. I'm telling you, we are still going. If we should go by our culture, the men even back then, they informed their wife. And the women back then, they are not working. All they have to do is wait for their husband's proceeds to harvest it and everything and take it to the market to sell. That is what we do back then. You want to say something now?
Yeah, as Omoba said, he said, "Kori bakan lójú mi nípa ọ̀rọ̀ culture." No, culture is different from what we are talking right now.
Yeah.
Culture is totally different. Culture, heritage wa kò yẹ ká gbàgbé nígbà ṣe sọ ọ̀rọ̀ topic yẹn jọ yẹn. Kò yẹ ká gbàgbé heritage wa níbi tá a ti ṣàn wá. Irú aṣọ tá a ń wọ̀, àwọn ìlẹ̀kẹ̀ tá a ń fi sọ́rùn, àwọn nǹkan tó yẹ ká ń ṣe, gbogbo ẹ̀ kò yẹ ká gbàgbé heritage wa ni. Ó dẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ continue pẹ̀lú wa. But nípa pé ọkọ kó máa pàṣẹ fún ìyàwó kó má lè ní opinion tiẹ̀. No, that is not right.
Because he's the head.
Ayé àtijọ́ nìyẹn wà. Ayé àtijọ́ òun nìyẹn wà. Right now, tó bá jẹ́ pé ní ayé àtijọ́ tẹ́ bá wo ayé àtijọ́ tó sọ pé wọ́n pàṣẹ fún ìyàwó, ọkọ ló máa pàṣẹ. Obìnrin òun fi bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ gbà yẹn. Women are not working that time. But right now, a lot of ladies that is an entrepreneur right now.
Of course.
That is tó jẹ́ pé tẹ́ bá wo nǹkan tó ń control. Right now.
Even in the house itself, obìnrin yẹn gan ló ń kàtà jù nínú ilé gan.
Of course, nowadays.
You understand?
You don't
Ló
know.
kàtà jù. Tó bá wá rò fúnra ẹ. Okay, let me put this thing this way. Let's change it together. Ká change it. Kí ọkọ, kí ìyàwó kó máa lọ ìta, kó lọ máa ṣiṣẹ́ wá. Kí ọkọ kó wá jókòó sínú ilé, kó máa tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ. Kó wá wo irú wàhálà tí ìyàwó tó ń take care nínú ilé. You will understand what these people are going through. You will go so mad. Tí àwọn children tó bá fún ẹ ní wàhálà ṣe, wà ní wow. But when you go out, you mingle with your friend, you talk, do your business, you come back home. It's like part of your life. But when you're at home, sitting down at home and take care of the children, you appreciate your wife very well. That is why you have to share everything. Like what we are talking now, that I say you have to inform them. My friend is coming because they are the one that is going to do at least 70% of it.
Of course, yes.
Cooking, taking care, shower in the bathroom, everything. He will be putting everything on his brain, on her brain. That is why you have to inform your wife that, hey, my friend is coming. And if he said no, you're gonna, why? you gonna talk about that one. That is it.
But sir, yeah, I understand. But I want to talk because there's a film that I watched that mother-in-law just came in the evening, just bring her bag, and there is no food at home. The wife of the man brought. I said, I want to eat. I said, mama, there is no food. You now go and bring garri. In that side, if it's your mommy, will you give her garri? What of that situation? He did not tell them that. And even ask her, mama, you did not even tell me you are coming. He now said, must I inform you that I'm coming to my son's house? What of that thing?
That scenario. Let me tell you something. It depends on the husband. You understand? The husband allow it. You understand? The husband allow it. Why I say that is that you have given them a chance before your mother can do that. Your mother have to notify at least the son that I'm coming on so date. No. You can't be like that. You just leave Ondo and you going to Lagos without informing them that I'm coming.
What if we are not home?
Thank you. No, it's not done that way. I'm sorry.
That's it.
Before my mother died, I told my mother, my wife is there. I told my mother that, look, my mommy, if I'm fighting with my wife and you sit down in front of us and my wife just slap me in the face, pow, and you don't have to say anything because I'm the one that married her.
Yes.
I told her in front of my wife, just walk away. Don't talk anything. Don't say anything. It's my wife. You are not the one that said you want to marry her. Just leave
us
alone. That's what I told my mom.
Thank you so much, sir. Mr. Omobasha said, Mr. Leonard said, yes, it is appropriate for husband to seek permission from his wife because it is his wife. And the welfareism of the husband must be known to the wife. It's true. It's true. He says seeking permission from the wife increase the bond of the relationship. But sometimes it tends to be abused if it is too much. Yeah, it's both ways. Seeking permission from it increase your bond together. That means both of you cannot do anything without both of you informing each other about it. That means you cannot make a decision that is going to hurt the whole family. I cannot make a decision alone. I have to tell my husband, bye, no shake. We reason together. That is what marriage is all about. When you reason together, then people will begin to say, children family, children, husband and wife, my love, show. Who doesn't want that? When people see, but they will not know. It's because you have understanding. And both of you see that and communicate together. But if it is the other way around, that way, no, that is it. Communication. That's why we say communication in marriage is very, very important. Let me read this comment. He said, to begin with, a man owns the house. The building they live in. Most girls cannot marry a guy who doesn't have a house, who doesn't own a house. The man most of time pay the rent if they are staying in a rented apartment, which make it his house, not their house. So he can bring in whoever he wants to. So far, the person is not a crook. Are you understanding what this person is saying? He said, finally, consider what the man passed through. When you see a woman you want to marry, her family will tax you mightily. And when you pay everything they ask for and pay a certain amount of bride price, they will hand the girl over to you. Isn't that business? He said, keep love aside, please. This is pure business arrangement. You pay for their daughter before she becomes your wife. So she was bought and cannot be equal with you. You see, this is the mentality we have as an African man. You say, she mo Chanel, she mo sanwó.
Like Ora.
Yeah, it's true.
Like it's like dog that you buy.
Mm-hmm.
You have all
Decision
over it.
Command the dog wherever. Sit down. Start to eat. Start to drink water. No, don't use my tissue. No jumping up. No, sit down there. No, you wrap him, cage him. That is dog for you. So she was bought and cannot be equal with men. A lot of things needs to change for a woman to enjoy certain privilege in their marriage. There is this outdated mentality of some ladies that her money is her money, but her husband money is their money. Meaning that the man pay almost all the bills, yet they clamor for equal rights. It smell like nonsense. What this person is saying is that we need to change this mentality. That if you want to be equal with me, then we have to do everything together. That's what this person is saying. Say, if my wife wants to be equal with me, then we have to do everything together. When it comes to your money, you cannot say, no, this is my money. When you come with my own money as a man and you say, hey, he said you have to be. If not, to me, you are not my wife. You are just somebody that comes to live with me. You see that's what this person is saying.
What's on the other side that the wife is they even have the money that they are using in their house.
Of course.
And some family will just jump. Some family, I don't know how many people are behaving. When you see a couple, you have to give yourself sense. You cannot just jump into that house that limit is that this my brother have wife already. It's not your 100% brother that you're that anything that you don't know what is happening inside the house. Maybe it's the wife is the one bringing money that they are doing that nobody know. Now you want to jump and come at any time that he should be a bomini, should be only a bomini. We should stop that mentality. It's very bad. Vice versa, even you family of wife and you family of husband, you limit. If somebody marry, limit of your behind the prognose into somebody's affair. It's not good.
Yeah, so that's it, guys. That's it. Let me see. We have comments. Let me read comments. Because comments is really, really very important. You know that. Yeah, please, you can send the voice note. Mr. Adesami Adegay, I'm going to play it. Sorry, Omobashas, you can send a voice note. Mr. Adesami Adegay said, women are the pillar of the house. We can't just put them aside because she's a woman. Now, let me come to the aspect of children. Men can take care of children. It will beat them like mad. I remember when I was nursing my child as a single dad. That was when I know that what women are doing. But I thank God I have a mother by my side. And the women are doing it. And she will be the one to cook and take care of the visitor. So the husband should seek opinion from the wife, Joe. I support women today, Jared. I pray for all women that they will enjoy their children when they are old. Amen. 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 Yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Leonard Damle said, paying a bride price doesn't mean that your wife is inferior. Yeah. We need to eradicate that mentality. Paying a bride price doesn't mean your wife is inferior to you.
You are using your money to buy gold.
Yeah. Gold. See? But there are some men like that think, no, mo ti náwó mo nọ́ra. Mo business transaction ni. Mo rà pa like a slave. You want to say something, sir?
O lè fowó ra gold kó wá lọ kó síta kó jọba padà. Wàá tọ́jú ẹ̀. You take care of it, you value it. That is your gold. Take care of it.
Cooperate with your wife. That's it. Cooperate, understanding.
You see, this topic is very deep.
It's deep.
And it's so common in Africa. This topic that we are treating, that we just take it is causing problem in Nigeria. Even some couples this kind of topic, it really cause problem. Maybe you don't know. And people they don't have sense. I still always saying it. If my brother marry, I see that my brother marry, I have them, they marry. Me koja yemi.
Yeah, of course.
That is their place. Sure understand? I will pray for me to have my own place. Forget about this, your brother, Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ni, àbúrò mi ni. But what why immediately okay when you come in just maybe you enter to your brother's house. You see this phone because of is your brother. You just take the phone and go. Does it make sense?
No, it doesn't. Let me read this comment. This person said, the African marriage type is just so scary. Note that I really didn't want to quote you. Anyhow, you do know you are sleeping on a pole, right? This person said, it is funny how you guys carry the submission thing on your head. But when somebody implies that submitting to a man is master slave, you guys start looking for ways to soften it up. The man can bring in who the hell ever want to stay with them, but the wife must get his approval when she will be the one basically taking care of the girl. So she has no say and can't object to whatever final decision the husband makes, right? And the marriage is a union and not slavery. Oh well, good luck to your wife, sha. And try to wake up from the pool before you are forming head and ending up beheading the family. I will say it is more of a marriage than a partnership. So there has to be a leader somehow. Even some partnerships are not equal. If she say no, why should the men accept her no? Wouldn't that make it one-sided? That's what this person said. If he says no, because that is African marriage, that is how the marriage is. You only have the man is always the head. Of course, the head, because the Bible says they are the head, that we should see them as our small gods. And it is also the Bible that said that we should do what? We should come together as one, so that any third party kò ní ṣe kíni, kò ní wọlé. There will not be an intruder in between us. This person said no husband should be able to invite a third party into their home without seeking the consent of his wife, and it is vice versa. If the wife say no, then your friend needs to find alternative accommodation. Is ipa ọ̀rà, ipa ọ̀tà, kò sí wàhálà ńbẹ̀ now. Why will my ọ̀rẹ́ mi tó fẹ́ wá sínú kíní and my husband say no, she can't stay here? Why tó máa cause problem nínú family? Ipa ọ̀rà, ipa ọ̀tàn. Sorry, my husband say no, you can't stay with us. But don't worry, I have an accommodation, I have an hotel over here. It's just within my distance here. I will cook for you and everything, even pay for the hotel this thing.
Yeah, you will let your friend to know, because I've said it when earlier before I started saying my opinion that if it's your decision, don't say that maybe if your husband had an opinion, maybe ask permission from you, you will not accept. Or maybe come for you, you expect your husband to accept. If it's what you put, maybe you marry, there's some things you discuss, my dear. Your husband may tell you that I don't want any family, any friends to come and be staying in this house. You have discussed it and you have seen it. So nobody is going to say that you are the one that will bring, I will not bring. No. Like when we married, my husband said that we eat 7 o'clock in their house, in the place. Because if my husband eats after 7 or like 8, you have to take medicine to digest. But I used to do it now, but when he traveled, now that my husband can eat in 3 o'clock. When I came here, I said, but you told me that it's 7 o'clock, bam. You want to prove that he's a man that they come in and my dear, it's night food, 7 o'clock only. Ready. There's some things you know, if I accept that, I know, okay, I accept, okay, it's okay for me. But when you marry and you say, we have to discuss it. No family will be not family, I do not even say. No, some people ask why I know about family, but some friends, we don't want to accommodate any friends. Accept it. if you want to accept it. But not that if your husband want to bring friend, you say no. And you too want to bring your own friend. It's not going to work. How do you see it?
It's true.
Yeah, it's not going to work.
See, let me read this comment. He said, I am an African man and my woman must be submissive. Okay. But that does not mean my woman must be a slave, not worthy of attention. I will consult my wife on every decision. We have 4 eyes for a purpose. So that is what I do not that what I do not see, she will see it, and be on the lookout. If my wife has cogent reason for not letting anyone stay in our home, and her reason are devoid of sentiment or bias, see, this person is saying if their reason is not of sentiment or bias, it's not in any way bias, and they are inspired of God, then I will heed to her word and dispatch my friend. See, ọgbọ́n, wisdom lèèyàn fi ń ṣe nǹkan kan. Let me read comments. Yeah, okay. Pastor Mary Felly said, that is very, very wrong, sir. There is no amount you pay as bad price that can buy a complete human being as a wife. Do you know how much how much money she was brought up with from infant to that level?
Oh.
That mentality is wrong. Obasha said the way Igbo people charge men for bad price during marriage, it is as if they are selling their daughters. I have sent a voice note, ma. Like you said, ma. No one is an island of knowledge.
No, we are not.
Yet to learn.
We are not selling. They are not selling human beings.
They are not selling. No. Let me read. Let me play this thing.
Actually, all making for network came as a back of our home. So, we topic in law, sharing is so normal in the first place. Money, like at a job, T on Buffalo City or come out of if I talk about a fair, Nicola fair. Got what the controversy fair, not bad fair. This is what I need, you have to agree. I don't want this, agree. But nowadays, like, you will need I want to do this, should I do it or not? That's what I'm trying to say, but I'm also pay about culture. That's what I'll say about that. And concerning asking the wife, or maybe it's appropriate to ask a wife for something, yes, it is normal. But like I said, what depends on real childhood friend in yourself for Kimi. So, like I said, childhood friend was a for Kimi, case of young, no. To be frank and sincere with you, I want to answer with that. I know the body will be on now, the body will be too much. But if it not inviting you, I will be a support. Because the man say no, why my friends suffer any my wow. I like maybe I'm a fair penny. So it depends on the type of friend. The man pay any or what it will invite invite. When going to what will invite my invite here. So pay suffer your me. I can tell her what she disagreeing with. So that is it. So we will use a lot. Everyone not the right part to learn right in Ilioko or right, Yahoo right. Or maybe you don't need and Momopolo, Yahoo most decide to populate because Oloma take your Moloma make everything okay, Loma Dano, Loma Shigo. But at least you should respect opinion or go. Talk about decide this is what I want. Your coach decide. Try to my inconvenience or at least for the moment. Your coach she accept this thing should happen. You go to about secret, these people know this people know. Nobody will think of accommodating. Maybe like you want to go to somewhere, you have somewhere to stay. This will accommodate you. People will this person know a secret. Well, that's what I'm trying to say. Actually, it is good to ask for opinion, and also it is not good. That's mine. Thank you.
Yeah, Charles, we've listened to your voice, I understand where you're coming from. But to be sincere, as a woman, and now I'll speak about myself. Why should best to say something too? It is good to have a husband that understands the wife, that loves you genuinely. Like my husband, no, I'm too nice. You say you are too nice. So sometimes even when we have visitor and they say, "Ah, they are cool," he said, no, 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 no. Mama, they are. He said, no, 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 no. One, it's going to inconvenience you. I know you. Oh, my inconvenience here. What am I share? Two, no, I will never accept because oh, my inconvenience me. Even though my husband is okay with it, but on the second note, we look at I know the type of woman I'm married. No, she's oh, my inconvenient. We have kids and everything. Before she takes care of this, takes care of that. It's not easy. It's not only about sharing secrets also, but there are some people that are just trouble to your life. You just don't bring them into your family. You have to be very, very careful. This is now about culture. Even in Nigeria, people who have followed that culture and say, a máa ń kó èèyàn mọ́ra ni, ẹbí ọkọ lẹbí mi and everything. At the end of the day, so many marriages have been broken because of that. And when I say so many marriages have been broken, my husband's mom, I will say she's a testimony of that. And they know what they pass through when the family, because the daddy accommodate everybody, the whole family. They plan and send the mom out. And when they send the mom out, when their mom out of the marriage and everything, and that is where everything went upside down. Even the lives of the if not for God, things that the man their dad doesn't even like doing anymore, he started doing it immediately. His first wife went away because when you listen too much to what the family have to say when it comes to marriage, you don't, as a man, you have to reason, sit down and reason. Ṣé tradition tó ń lọ nínú family ṣé ó máa pay me? Because you might think àwọn ará yìí ti ṣe, ó possible káwọn ará yìí ti ṣe, but you ṣé o lè ṣe, ṣé o máa pay ẹ? So the culture is good because culture says we should accommodate everybody, but in the other way around, we have to be able to sit down and think. It's because the culture will say do this, whereas even our mama, our grandmothers over there, àwọn gan kò pay wọn. If it was in this 21st century, tó ní nǹkan tó ń lọ bá and everything, say ọkọ mi shit me. So many of them, they are crying silently. But this technology and everything jẹ́ ká rí àwọn nǹkan tó jẹ́ kó tẹ̀ tún ti widen brain wa yàtọ̀ sí nǹkan tó ń lọ tẹ́lẹ̀. Do you have anything to say?
Yeah, about this, is it about chance?
Mm-hmm.
I know where you are going to. You are talking about childhood friends. I know that you are so tight, and it's not a matter of you can help him or you can help her. If he need help, helping is not by must that he must stay in your house
Of course.
before you help
somebody.
If you know that it's not going to be convenient for you and your wife, if you want to really help him, rent hotel for him. Chicken now. That is what we are saying.
That's the solution.
Don't please your friend and displease your wife.
Your home.
Because it's your childhood friends. No. It doesn't work like that. Know that you cannot help people. Like as we are saying now that even upon what they have done to us, no, he know me, I know her. My husband is going to accept. Know her. Not that we not accommodate anybody, or we don't help that person. We help. We say, okay, let's accommodate the person. There is nobody, even pastors. You accommodate pastors and you see other people and you see they're going to talk. Forget about a phrase that you talk. Accommodating people. There is advantage. Disadvantage is high than advantage. Let me tell you. Forget about Pastor Mini. Where you go, you are going to hear another story that you will say, Hey,
Of course.
so that is it. Not that you will not help that person. We will help. We are not talking that we will not help people. No, we will help. We're talking about coming to your house.
Be careful.
Be careful. Coming to your house. Be careful. You can help in many ways, even your friend. Even if your friend wants to come to this America, that don't want her to come into my house, I will see her way. If you hotel before you find your way, make sure you bring money that you can rent house.
It's true.
Yes, I don't have accommodation. You tell her, no, I will help you to look for a job and look for something that we bought inside that my house. Make sure you bring money
for accommodation. Now, because of our time, let me just read comments, then we'll be done with it. Mr. Olafisoye Ibukun John said, if you refuse to tell your wife, our wife, before bringing, I think he's telling Mr. Omobashas, he said, if you refuse to tell our wife before bringing in a visitor, don't run to the wife when you run into trouble. You hear? Mr. Leonard Damilola said, before a husband will bring visitor, he needs to notify the wife so that in return, hospitality can be done. Very, very important. I really appreciate you. Mr. Adesomi Adegeye said, according to your voice notes, Omobashas, can you inconvenience yourself for your wife in a situation like this? He said, why not, Mr. Adegeye? She's my wife and I know the inconvenience won't last long. It is just for a main time. Well, Mr. Olafisoye John said, Mr. Shaz, don't talk about Igbo because Igbo men have the way they stay at home. A woman is not recognized in the Igbo ways. Sometimes ago, I read a novel, Joy of Motherhood. I've read that novel before. I shared tears seeing what the woman goes through just to have a home. She married an ugly man, and the man still treats her anyhow, telling her to be on her knee till she finished eating, and she dare not look into the man's eyes while talking. I could remember when I was a boy years ago. I am always terrified when daddy is around, but it's no more like that in nowadays. We don't have to look at tradition when it comes to topic like this. If you don't discuss with your wife and you think you can do as you like, you are already breaking your home. It's true. Pastor Mary Friday said, I love this program. I pray for more of God's wisdom to rest on you all in Jesus' name. Ayo Jenlin is blessed. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you, man.
Mr. Adesomi Adegeye said, oh God, how I wish that the honorable is here. He would have told us Charles the real cocoa in this kind of matter. It's true. Thank you, ma, for that comment. If assisting someone will jeopardize your home, don't do it. Omobasha said, I remember when I went to Akwa Ibom. My brother's wife over there always find it difficult to cool at times. There was a day she refused to cook, to cook at times. There was a day she refused to cook, and that night I went to bed like that. And when it was some minutes to 12 at night, she woke up to eat bread and tea. I was surprised. She said that is the way she used to do. And I'm the one who went there, so I must abide by anything I encounter there. Yes!
No, next time, nobody will tell you to come.
Yeah.
And not need we tell you to carry your bag and go where you are coming from.
You never know. Your brother will not tell you that is their way of life. That is how they used to do. He will not tell you. But to you will see it as ṣẹ̀yẹ́. Ṣé torí pé mo ti wá wà níbí ló jẹ́ kí ó máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀? No. Maybe that's how bó ṣe ń ṣe nǹkan nìyẹn. And ọkọ ẹ̀ dẹ̀ like ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ọkọ ẹ̀ like ẹ̀ ọkọ ẹ̀ complain.
If we accommodate people, we are going to spoil that person. Because we overdo just to please that person. Even not that we do something that we eat, but we make sure that we give you better something, and you will relax.
He's already saying it. He said sometimes she do cook morning food at 4 p.m. in the evening. And by that time, I will be hungry. But I have no choice than to accept. Now, me carry myself go there to stay. It was when I got to the place that the lady was telling me that my brother didn't tell her she was bringing visitor. You see? It's true. Now you come. If your brother have told her, àbúrò mi ti wá, and she willingly accept, oh my God, she's gonna be taking care of you. Baba come here and everything. But because the ọkọ ẹ̀ ò sọ fún, that's it. I will not cook. It breaks on. So thank you, everybody. We appreciate you. We love this program. That's why I told you, please, if you have story, bring it. So you see how we break it into pieces. When we started, it's just gonna be a story, shaking it. But you see, combo, so many wisdom, knowledge, everything was just coming in. So many insightful words, so many insightful advice was just coming in. So please, when you see story that is going to educate us right here on Ayo Journalist, don't forget we are both learning. My co-host, I myself, and you, all of us, we are still a learner. We are still a learner in this world. Please make sure you send us meaningful story that you think that is going to educate us and change our life. Please send me. It's true. Now only you waka come and you will waka patiently and go back. For sorrow your man, that's how it is. He said, I wash plates and even fetch water. Something where I know they do for my papas. But she ain't in here. Oh no. You see now. Many like Abu Oko, they used to make that mistake. Don't come to your brother's house and be sitting on the table like a king. That in the morning you can't be able to take something and clean house. Even to say, Yawo, or my wife, are we going to fetch water or do this thing that you can help her? But some people will sit down. They see that they will not help. Yeah, so people together are going to be the lucky winner of this. What's it called? Recharge card. Yeah, we have 3 MTN, we have 2 Glo, 1 Airtel. So let me call from those people that comment. We have Mr. Adesomi Adegeye, we have Olori Adedamola, we have Omoba Shaz, we have let's see, you really have to comment. I told you, comment when we are discussing this topic. That is when you win this recharge card. The rules have changed. Yeah, we have Mr. Olafisoye, Mr. Damilola Leonard, Pastor Mary Felix, and who else? See, as I'm calling your name, just in the comment section, give me your choice of recharge card. Again, Mr. Adesomi Adegeye, Omoba Shaz, Mr. Olafisoye Ibuku John, Mr. Damilola, Pastor Mary Felix, Olori Adedamola, and we have here. I think that's it. Leonard. Yeah, Mr. Leonard Damilola. So comment, make sure you comment. Bring your friends and family. For that area, water no dey. Na keg we dey carry fetch water for a long journey. It's true. Yeah. So Mr. Adesomi, he said MTN. He's checked. I reserve 1 MTN for you. 2 MTN to go. Let's go. Those people that I called their name, Omobashas, Airtel. Oh yeah. 2 MTN remaining, 2 Glo. Let's go. Pastor Mary Felix. Yeah, she uses MTN, right? Yeah, she uses MTN. Mr. Leonard, Mr. Olafisoye, what is your choice of recharge card? Let's go. If you are not giving it to me, let me. Yeah, MTN, I reserve it for you, ma. Let's go. We have 1 MTN remaining and 2 Glo. 1 MTN remaining and 2 Glo. 1 MTN remaining and 2 Glo. Let's go. Going.
Going.
Let's go. Mr. Leonard, Mr. Olafisoye, John, Ibuku John, Mr. Olafisoye, Ibuku John.
Oh, this woman have said good
MTN,
night.
so you pick the MTN.
Ololi Damola.
Oh, yeah.
You have said good night, everyone.
Okay, so we are just going to get the glow. Or are we going to do an exchange?
Are you going to do her?
Yeah. Mr. Leonard said, constant demand that whenever you find yourself assisting them in what they do, when you are in Rome, behave like a Roman. Okay, so we still have Mr. Leonard. We have Olori. Okay, MTN. You want MTN? We give you MTN. Okay, so everybody, we really appreciate you. Thank you for joining us on Ayo Journaling. We appreciate your comments, your contribution, for being a family of Ayo Journaling. Please and please, I know you enjoy this program. Make sure you share this program on your Facebook page. We are live on Facebook and YouTube. Please spread the good news. Talk to people about this program. Hey, have you heard about this program on the Facebook? They do it on YouTube too. Introduce it to people so that we can increase in number, so that we can impact life. And like I said, next week, for those of you that are lovers and families of higher journalists, we want to be sending this program link to you directly. Then you can join us. You be like as if we are hosting this program together. You can join us live. You'll be there.
Yeah.
You can contribute live. We just send you the link on the phone so that you can join, and so that you can impact people's life too. So that in this conversation we can talk together as one. Okay, Mr. Okay, you get the glow. Okay, so starting from next week, we're going to be doing that. Make sure you partake. This is an opportunity for you, not only us that you are seeing over here, for you to impact life as well. If you are interested, just message me on Facebook Messenger, and if you have my WhatsApp number, you can also message me on WhatsApp. We see till we see again next week Thursday. Again, please, we are not going to change our time, because on Thursday when we said maybe we should change it to 8 p.m. Nigeria time, people send me message and said they are not going to be available, and maybe they may be at work and everything, and all those excuses. But I reason with it. For now, let's be doing this program by 9 p.m. As time goes on, we're going to change it. But it always depends on people, because if we have so many people on this platform while we are discussing this program, we take like 3 hours, 4 hours. People that are still at work, they will just join in the conversation. But we don't want to start this program where we only have one person that's going to be there contributing to this topic. So for now, let's just do it the way it is. And I pray that God will continue to bless you. I know it's not easy, most especially in Nigeria, the data and everything. But my God Almighty will continue to bless you in Jesus' name. And if you have chose this program to be your favorite, the Lord will favor you in all your ways in Jesus' name. Tomorrow is Sunday. Please make sure you pray for us. And also to our Muslim brothers and sisters, we love you. We say that the Lord give you strength. Happy Ramadan Kareem. I love you.
Love you.